Yeah, that's dude.
It's
That's my jam, dude. Dude, I don't know if you saw this comment on one of my YouTube videos, but somebody was like, "Yo, we like that old jams. We don't like the new jams. We like
no,
those old, sweet, funky jams." And
funky.
yeah, so that's what it's all about. Welcome to Art Bros, everybody. It's another Friday Art Bros. It's been a few weeks since we actually just 2 weeks hiatus, I believe. No, maybe just 1 week. I
Hey
don't know.
yo, Dirk, what's up? Yeah,
Anyways,
it's been a week.
it's been a quick minute.
It's been a week. It's been a week.
Yes, but before that, we had another break before that or something. That's why
No,
I'm
we
thinking.
tried to do something. You
That's
know.
correct. Oh yeah, that's right. Rod didn't make it, but Rod is making it tonight, guys. So
You
that's
hope.
correct. Well,
Joe's
I
getting
assume
catfished again.
catfish, dude. Catfish would be if like B Rose showed up,
Right.
and we'd be like, no, this is not what we signed up for. We need a good artist. No, well, he's not an artist.
Hi, Sherry.
What's up, Sherry?
So,
So yeah, good to see you guys hanging. So it's going to be hopefully a Rod show tonight. And, I mean, he doesn't have a campaign, but we're just going to shoot the shit, as they say. And
I do though, guys, and I've dropped some new perks. So
that's
if you would,
correct.
go to Beckoned Recourse Indiegogo page. The link should be in the description. If it's not, it's on Twitter. Oh, it's right there. It's right. You guys go check it out. I dropped a new little perk yesterday, which is these
very stoked about this.
These load-in lamps. So if you've got the load-in crystal collection, these are all my dummy crystals, so they're not colored. But yeah, they're my molded dummy crystals. But that works. It comes with a little battery pack that you can stick some double A's in, and it switches on and off. It's
nice,
a great desk ornament.
Hell yeah! What's
no limit.
Don't mind me asking. What does that perk go for? If
you already bought the crystals, then the initial perk goes for 75. So it comes just with the base, and that's it without the crystals. But if you wanted it with the crystals, it's 100. But I did package it. If you wanted a book, a poster, and that, 135.
Dude, we will bring up the campaign and we'll dive into exactly what that is. But however, that does sound pretty good. That does sound pretty good.
Coins came in. Yeah, our Beckoned Recourse coins came in. Yes,
heck yeah.
We got a new
nice. Where you you got a guy for that? Is that what they say?
Yeah, we got people for that. Yeah, so that's 2 coins now. We got more coming down the way. Collect your coins like Power Ranger.
I feel like for me, every time I say I got a guy for that, I'm referring to I'm referring to Brian from Earth. If I ever say I have a guy for that, it's probably Brian. Or nice. Cool. This is I got Tapestro instead of who was on it before? Was it Taj before?
It was the game coin. So it had the game party. So it had Anel, Lane, and Taj on it as kids. So I'll show that.
Check it out. Nice. Legendary coin.
It was like, hey, thank you for your donation. But yeah,
that's right. Dude, coins are cool. You know who really loves coins? This is a trivia question. I think Dojo Kun loves coins. Dojo Kun loves coins. And Two-Face. But Dojo Kun really loves coins, I believe.
Yeah.
In the chat, let me know if my mic is okay. This is a new studio. As you can see, this is I have a new painted crazy orange wall to my left. I've got a bunch of CG art all around here. In the back, let's go through the back here. This here is Ethan Van Sciver original. This is Jonathan Galapian original. That's a Roquefort. And this is Freddie Williams. They're doing the writing. And actually, this one over here is a replicator print that I just liked. It went well with the wall, if you will. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm such a kiss ass. Right here's a Joe Catapano.
Let me zoom in real quick. Nice, dude. So our special guest has arrived. However, I'm going to give him a minute to settle. But Coleman's here. What's up, Coleman? What's going on, Coleman? Come on down.
Oh yeah, Joe.
Yeah, what's up?
I got 2 more things I want to say real quick while he calms down or chills out or whatever you just said.
That's up.
To commemorate my campaign backing and getting supported. Chris Fisk has 3D printed Taj in 9.1.
Wait, that's a 3D print right there?
Yeah,
It's huge, dude.
and it's pretty heavy.
That's the size of the biggest snow globe ever made, dude.
Yeah, but
It's
the
huge.
details came out. I had to do very little cleanup, but look also what he
Whoa,
did. Look at
that
that.
may be the coolest part. Except does it balance good because of that?
Huh? Yeah, it sets fine.
Sits fine. Okay.
Yeah,
That'd be my only concern, bro.
No, these things
you know
are awesome.
Dude,
Thank you, Chris. Can't wait to paint.
Chris printed it.
Mm-hmm.
Who modeled it?
Harry, back from our old job.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you had him.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Oh, and then this in my Mavericks print came in.
Yes. Oh, nice, dude. Yeah, I think you showed that once before. I feel like I am waiting still on my global frequency bundle.
Okay.
I think Ron's ready to roll, though. Looks like.
Okay, hold on, Ron. I got one more curveball, guys. If you got Star Circuit back when it was come out, bam! I told Joe I get him. Ha ha!
You have to shill for me, bro. Okay.
All right.
I'm just a bro here, guys. I'm working on Star Circuit, but we'll talk about that later. We've got a guest here. He's I don't know how many hours since last week. How many? 24 times 7. I don't know what that is, but it's how many of that? Tons of hours in the wait. Ron Looper, what's up?
What's up, guys? I'm loving the energy of that channel already.
Appreciate it. Yeah,
coronal energy like that. I love it. I'm in the right place.
Like that. Yeah.
I'm in the right place, man. Thanks for invitation. And
dude, we're stoked to have you because, like, besides the art thing, and we don't normally get only artists on the channel, but we're glad to have you, a fellow artist. You grind. You're not just any artist. You're like a grinding comic artist.
Fuck.
Real.
I'm working really hard.
Your background says it all. Can I zoom in on? Look at that. That's a ton of
bucket of paintbrushes.
Bucket of paintbrushes. That's awesome.
Rod's frozen.
Yeah,
he's in carbonite and Joe's muted.
It's okay.
I think he's the webcam.
Here.
You're breaking up just a little bit, but no worries. Dude, the neighbors are pumping the music though.
I got my art supplies kind of surrounding me, but I wish I had them out like that in a secure spot where I could just rip over and grab them.
That's called posing, bro. Back in the day, we call that posing.
Posing. Okay, all right.
That's posing. We don't want to pose, but this is the real deal right there.
You back, Rod?
I really like those.
Yeah, because I think
match our
the logo, the green name.
Yeah, it matches the green. Yeah, dude, it's perfect for that. The Art Bros green. We've been doing Art Bros for a year and a little bit, and this green has been with us for a long time.
Nice.
But yeah, dude, we're just saying, like, your art is really awesome, and you're like grinding, or like you're putting out. Only comic artists put out. Well, there's a few other storyboard artists do put it out. Like animators do put out a lot of art too.
Lately, I started getting on the indie market comic book with Black Tiger, but I worked it for 15 years because me and John, we are friends like 20 years ago, before the internet was created.
Right.
Already talking about mail. I don't know if you guys, I don't know how old you guys are, but do you remember
cut out at the wrong time?
I know, man. I was waiting on it.
Dude, it's okay. Anticipation.
And we there because he was
what we're you were saying, do you remember? Do you remember? Dude, now it's got a beat. That is cool.
If I can change my settings real quick. Oh no, I'm still at just 720. I'll drop to 480. See if that helps data streaming.
It's got to be just his connection. He's from Rod's coming all the way from Brazil, right?
Oh yeah.
I think it's the connection with another. Yeah. No, but just a second. I'll change my camera here.
Yeah.
Because I'm using another program.
No worries, man. So while Rod figures that out, he's coming all the way from Brazil. But yeah, he he's going to mention a couple. I know a little bit of the history because if you know John from Beyond Time, his book Black Tiger, and he's got his big mythology book. I don't know why I'm blanking on the name right now. It'll come to me. But I know they're been friends for a while. I wonder what he's going to say though, because it's in my mind. Who knows? What do you think he's going to say, Jeremy?
That is, when he lived with this friend and then moved out or I guess he stayed away for a week. The friend asked him to pay for more rent. And it's just like, dude, I'm going to pay rent. I'm going to pay rent. Don't worry about it. No,
it sounds like what John would do. Yeah.
No, I bet he was probably asking. I don't know how old you guys are, like he was saying it, but you and I come off. I don't know if we come off as long friends or short friends.
No, I think it just means that I have a little gray in my beard and my hair there, a little salt and pepper. So yeah, but yeah,
and I'm still
right. You're still clean, but you do look old because you just have like you don't seem like you're 22 anymore, bro. We'll say that.
Well, that's a good thing,
Yeah, you just look like a seasoned man.
I make 24 look good.
Okay, Rod's back. I just realized I turned off the Bing when you come on to StreamYard. I turned it off because I don't like to hear the ring. So I don't know if he's here. But Archetta says, "Are famous people like me still out in the chat, dude? You are really good. You get more likes on your post than almost anyone I know. So
true that.
I'm glad you're here, and one day I'm hoping you get me a job. All right,
right? Jedi's gonna hire us.
I know, right? Okay,
all right. Back from the dead.
Maybe just you.
Yeah, I was using another app. Oh, thanks, bro. Thanks. It's recently. I moved here for 3 months. 3 months, and I'm still preparing. It's like a whole mess there. I need some things to back up there.
We get it. We know how
great right now. Look,
the camera.
Perfect.
So with John and the story of you were saying, do you remember a time? You're like, because we don't know how old we were. You're saying, do you remember the time?
47. 47.
Oh wow, nice. You look way younger than that, dude.
Oh, thanks, bro.
Way younger.
Yeah,
I could have guessed 35.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, I was going to say 46.
Nice. Oh, thanks.
No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I'm going with Joe. Just joking.
Anyway. Cool. But we started way before. Then I started to work with storyboard, animation. So I made it back in the day. We didn't have like crowdfunded comics. John financed on from his pocket, so he bank and saved some money, and then he sent me a yes, I can draw. So besides another work, I was working with concept art, illustration, book illustration, storyboard. Little by little, we start to build up Black Tiger franchise, and because it's a huge universe, but we keep rolling. He published, I think, 4 issues of Black Tiger by his pocket, but he tried to sell on the comic book convention, but the comic book market's already down at that phase. Then I moved to Australia because I was invited to work there as a concept artist. I work in a video game company there. Even so, we start to work together again. I have a break of 1 year without work with him, but then he came back, and then I said, let's try, let's make it. And the good thing with John is that I like to work with him is that he have a very open mind. He's not a solid opinion and say, no, I want you to draw like that. That's it. He to accept new ideas. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's try
he's very flexible.
Steampunk robot in this sequence. And and he goes. So it keeps me fired. This is very important for a writer and a creator because you know how artists are. We draw 1 page, 10 pages, 20 pages. You say, oh man, this story never ends. You know what I mean? Yeah. You need to keep fighting.
Grind.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Otherwise you lose.
It feels like you're just like never ending, like I don't know.
Yeah.
It blends together very quickly for sure.
Yeah. So we passed it, and then you came the crowdfund comic books. And then I said to him, man, I think now we are ready, because he almost made all the book, like 100 pages. And then he said, let's produce 20 pages new, because my along of the years, my style was changing, of course. And then we produced 20 new pages that we put together in the book and released the Legacy of Fury, the first book.
Okay.
And man, it was nice. And now we in the 31, the Hidden Dragon, next year. That is already all done. Just need your money for the print. And then people start to see my work, and then I start to make like something that is good, that I like, and most of the younger artists don't care about it, is short stories. They want to make like the next Star Wars, you know what I mean? They never did any book, but they want to make the next Star Wars with 200 pages. Man, it doesn't work. Start small. Start small.
You're talking to both.
5 pages, 10
You're talking to two guys that are just right in that.
Man, it's hard, because
hard.
You keep trying, and it seems to never end, and you go. So that I learned. I start to get some gigs here and there, 10 pages there, 5 pages here, and my name is little by little start to grow up. People start to see my work. Some in a year they say, man, you are everywhere. Of course, because I do 5 pages here, 10 pages here, 5 pages here.
Right.
So my vision is large when they see my work. It's not just one book in a year and then a 10-month thing, and then another. I start to do that by invitation from Michael Bancroft, because he's like of my work in Black Tiger. He wants to make like 33 pages of the Lucent, and say, man, I love the way you draw the fighting scenes with the girls. I said, let's go, man, let's go. And then I'm working with that project with him. I work with Aaron in the Fractal Echo. He found me on Instagram because of the work. And he had another book, 32 pages of sci-fi. But this one, I will make everything, colors, drawing, everything.
Dude, Fractal Echo looks great. Yeah. I saw you first with John's book, Black Tiger, right? But then I saw your Fractured Echo book, and I was like, kind of destroyed me for a second, for a day, for at least a day. Thanks. I was pulled, but because I'm not like a big ink guy. Like it's one maybe when I'm your age, I'll finally get a handle on the ink.
I totally understand.
Yeah, so it took me a while to, for ink stuff, it takes me a while to like really comprehend it. But yeah, Richard Watson, otherwise known as Bud, is here. Bud's here.
Yeah, I think the thing that I find with inking is that, there's a hurdle of bravery you have to get past, where it is permanent, and if a mistake happens, turn that into a part of the piece somehow. I mean, really, you don't have the option to start over, because you have to have it done in 4 hours. And damn it, a little ink spot dropped on it. What am I going to do? Well, particle effects.
Yes,
of course. Break in the wall, or just something.
But that's why. Yeah, that's why I never leave the traditional art behind. I did many small gigs.
Digital's too forgiving.
Yeah, I done pretty easy, cool. Yeah. But man, nothing. The feeling of the brush, the ink, the dirt in nothing. Not for me, nothing.
Yeah, it's interesting. I'm doing a tutorial right now.
Just draw.
Sorry,
he loves to work in Procreate. Just drawing with a pencil on trees. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm trying to you end up going like muting or hold up. Go ahead, Rod. Sorry.
Yeah. But my process right now, I work in the Procreate because it's easy to draw. Like if you need to fix a head, just flip it size easy. But then I print in blue in a thicker paper. And then I make the ink.
Nice.
You know what I mean? Because, man, I love it. This is a short story for Red Eyes.
Okay.
10 pages, I think 6 pages. So that's my process around. I love to draw digitally. It's very easy. It's very, very fast. That's one of the reasons that I'm able to work in many projects at the same time, because sometimes I do only digital, but I always got back to my draw board and traditional. I love it. And I always have the original to sell later. I sold a lot of original art the year before. And this year already.
I'm gonna go to your. We're gonna look at your art. I should be doing this. I'm a bad YouTuber, guys. I don't do this for a living. However, I will be pulling up. I'm gonna pull up your website, or a couple of your links where we can look at your art, like on ArtStation, and that way we can look at some of your art as you're talking about it. But continue on. I'm gonna look this up. But awesome. I'm good to hear it.
So with me,
I
used to work at a. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I know that many younger guys like leaving behind the paper and brush. I saw that some big name artists of Marvel DC starting to sell prints as original, but for me, it's not the same. It's not the same. You know what I mean? Even so, it's just one print, but it's too perfect. You know what I mean? You don't have the finger. You don't have the dirt. You don't have
the indentation or the light glancing off the ink or the pencil.
Exactly. You don't have the hush in the paper. You don't see nothing. It's like too perfect. So for me, it's not the same. Nothing against him who felt comfortable to do that, but I prefer still paper and brush.
Yeah. So. What part of
this one is
paper?
Is this? It's brush and no. This is digital. This is Procreate. I got it there. That's the good part of drawing digital, because I got a photo of the school and then duplicate. Make the composition like exactly as I want, and then bam, make all digital. And this glowing effect is digital above the traditional ink. So it's a mix. Generally, I start digital, traditional, and in digital. You know what I mean? Some small details I make, like even this is totally traditional. This is a mix.
The Batman?
The Batman is totally traditional. But this one is a mix. So draw, Procreate, ink on paper, and digital. This gray tones is all digital.
Dude, look at the rain hitting his shoulders and the handrails. Look at that. Oh, I love it.
The drips off the horse.
This dragon shot at the bottom. That composition is sick. Look at that.
That's cool because it's
really and I don't know. I just not thinking of beautiful drawings. I always look at the flowing of the page. You know what I mean? I want the guy read the page, and it's like a dance. You like look the panel, and the panel points for the panel above, the panel below, and you see all the flow of the page. Man, sometimes I waste a lot of time in layouts, just reading the text. Man, how can I put the panels in the right place? When I have that, drawing in ink is fun. Is the fun part,
right?
Keep this right here. Look at that angle on the character holding the sword on the left. That is a really good angle for that I found for shots, but it's hard to get that angle. Mainly like the back of the head here. We're not used to drawing that area and the turn of the ear. Dude, that was great.
It took me years to learn that the ear goes forward.
A little forward.
Because you always draw it like that. I said, when you look back, your ears go forward. You need to see that part.
The foreshortening on that far hand, too. It just sets up nice. Such a good turn.
I like how you're using colors as well as well.
Oh, yeah. That I learned in Instagram. I don't remember the artist that does like that. But I saw that he make like that. He open a layer red and a layer transparency below. So he always draw it black. But the layer is change the color, so you can identify what is background, what is character.
I realized that. I was like, sometimes I do more than two. I do background, and each character gets a new color. That way, if I do an overtop ink or pencil or whatever I'm gonna do, it's easy to recognize what what's what. Like maybe a piece of hair looks like it's a part of something else, but it's not.
Yeah, power. Happens a lot. If you want to have someone doing some power, you can making another color.
Right,
is easy to. This one is a mix, both traditional traditional ink and the gray tones I made on digital. This effect of movement is digital. So I like to.
It's real fun. I dig it.
Yeah. And I'm cool. Fucking crazy about details. I stay.
Yeah.
Look, nice. You see the. I love why we are. Need to prove myself. I draw an amazing helicopter. Dude, put the photo and let's go. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Dude, when you're trying to pump out work, this is, we do storyboards too. This is how you do storyboards quick as well.
Looks sick.
It's just good because we're worried about more than how to draw the helicopter well. We know we can draw a helicopter well.
Of course.
How do you compose it well and make it work? As a whole, this is a really cool cover too. I like this.
Thanks.
This back
and it's hard, man, because how many covers of comic books we have out there right now? to try to find a composition that say, man, what? Sometimes I get like this kind of reference and say, man, what do you make different? What? And say, and try.
In video games, it was a thing that a lot of the game covers were just a dude with a gun, silhouette, black and white. Or in mobile games, it was and I got a lot of that in my campaign, just a dude screaming. These things, they're cool.
For sure, really cool texture work. This is one of the better pages too. The colorist did a great job on this page too. I remember.
Thanks. I like the.
Obviously, it's
I like to give this kind of. This is some kind of
ceremony.
Yeah, this is some kind of cinema camera. Yeah, and you see the foreground. The camera goes passing through.
Yeah.
So the middle ground and then the background. Really cool. I like the eye goes through the panel.
Yeah, a lot of depth, man.
The serpent of temptation curling right on the tree, because that's an ayahuasca scene, right? That's an ayahuasca ceremony. Okay. I wanted to see the next page.
Interesting, right?
Nice. And cool, you see, and like Colin said, the snake points to the action in the middle of the panel. So you see the tree, the snake, the head of the snake, and you see, I take your eye and take it where I want you to see. And that's hard, man, in storytelling. That's the fun part of storytelling.
Yeah.
Because drawing beautiful pictures is easy, bro.
For sure.
Emotion in that.
Yeah, we got Mo Biggs here, by the way.
Good storytelling. Hey, Mo Biggs.
It's very true. And the coolest part about things like that, if you're doing storytelling well visually, it usually, unless you're another artist, you usually can't tell because you're doing it so well it blends. And that's the whole point. You're you're blending so well into how the story works. You only can recognize when stories don't work, because then you're like, okay, for some reason the page doesn't feel like it flows well, and that's when it's something could be changed, or but as an artist, just everything, if you study composition and other things like that, you can tell you're doing tons of things here. But great stuff. Oh, dude, the foliage is actually kind of tough to draw if you haven't done a lot of it, because it almost requires it requires an interpretation of simplifying certain things.
For sure.
And then the up close, you kind of got the simplification with the high contrast of the dark too. So it's like I need to put details, but I also got to make this almost a silhouette. Yeah, you're doing great at that.
Your layouts here are way more detailed than what I usually do.
You need to learn how. You need to learn. You need to learn that. But this is pencil. I need to show you. My layout is simpler. It's more simpler. Okay. I don't know if you have there. Maybe some page that this is
some other page. Let me go look.
Maybe.
Let me see what. Let me go back to the main page here. One more back, two more back. There we go. Let's see.
Layouts.
Do you have any of that?
If I have layouts.
Maybe this one, Zombie King.
Maybe Zombie King. Let's see if I have it. Oh yeah, there. This is layout. The first one is layout.
Yeah, it's a layout. Yeah, this is kind of more my style layouts.
Yeah.
Just composition, camera, and that's it. Sometimes I put some dialogues.
Yeah, depending. Sometimes I really need to detail something out to understand how the composition is going to work, because just sometimes like maybe you don't know exactly the anatomy.
Now Joe's gone.
A piece of technology you need to actually design on the fly or something.
I'm gone.
Collaborating with us. Then this is pencil, but that pencil is more detailed because it was my friend that make the inks. So when I make the pencils, when I make the ink, I never draw like that. I draw more simpler,
right?
Like the other ones that you saw. But when someone else will make the ink, I prefer to put all the details very clear. I use the light table, so let's almost like an ink.
Right. Yeah, I do the same thing. Like I'll pretty much put in. Sometimes I do this digitally. If I do like what you did here with the grid and sort of things. Sometimes I do that digitally, but I like what you're doing. A lot of times. I'm a pencil guy because I just like the end result of pencil because you get just natural, natural organic gradients and stuff. Yeah.
Textures.
Yeah. But yeah, I just like even the smudging that comes from pencil. If you're doing it traditionally, I like.
And today you don't need to, because I think. We make ink like the teenager phase when we were collector of comic book. Because today you can make comics in any style, just pencil, just ink, color above pencils, whatever works.
Artificial intelligence.
Artificial intelligence. we need to talk. Yeah. We need to talk about it because man, I was making some.
It's getting scary.
It's getting scary, bro.
To me, I view it a little bit differently than maybe other people. I don't count it as scary because I just count it as it's the same thing as photo bashing. Like there's a lot of people that use photo bashing, and you're like, cool. If you want to be that kind of person, cool, go for it. Because Jeremy, here's the reason why. The reason why is because copyright laws are going to be in play, and so there are already some out there. Like any
I don't think it's photo bashing. I'm pretty sure I've done enough study on it that it's learning. It's actually repainting everything, and that's
for sure. But it's
we have. All right, Rod. We're
I guarantee the copyright laws will side with. The point is, the new piece of AI art could not exist without the library of things in the internet, right? And so whatever it's drawing upon, whatever keywords you use, those are the people that really own what you just made. Because it's photo bashing essentially in another way.
Using
AI. It'll be hard because did you saw the new version of Midjourney? The new one?
And in
the first version, the image is always stiff, like the face is like that. You know what I mean? Now they are starting to
wonky.
Or wonky. Now they start to make like this. And then I got worried. I said, whoa, wait a minute. And man, we are in the second version. Imagine when Photoshop, like 10 versions of Midjourney. Bro, you say, draw like that. Done. Yeah. It's done.
It's crazy.
And something happened in Twitter when Kim Joo-ji passed away. A guy made a AI that copied the style of Kim Joo-ji and he started to post it on Twitter. Man, dude, was this scary, bro?
Yeah, it's
nuts.
It's weird,
like
man.
that. Just the faces was melted. You can feel.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You think somebody's gonna?
For me, I think it'll be.
Go ahead, Rod.
Yeah.
For me, what I think that in the future we need to learn to use that tool, but we use to commercial works. Like you need a guy to make a storyboard. I do 20 minutes, done. Pay my bills, done. This will be passion.
Mm-hmm.
This will be love. You know what I mean?
Right.
You invest on rods. I want rod art that he make on paper with ink. Cool. But commercial work, man, concept art, is someone on the video game, oh, Rod, you do environments of Castle with the dragons. Wait a minute. Done.
Yeah. 2 seconds.
Here you go,
People
son.
are going to want Photoshop art instead of
traditional. I think it'll be like that. Man, I saw that they released an AI name, I think Senza, that produce avatars for mobile. You upload 20 in different angles, and man, and that name Cyberpunk, and he does 20 in 10 minutes. How can we compete with that? Tell me. 10 minutes.
You really can't.
Perfect.
It almost like I still write it off. Because I'll be like you right now you can kind of tell if it's a little bit AI right now, but maybe when you can't tell, you'll have a different perspective. However, for me,
you got 6 months, Joe. You got 6 months.
I was thinking 3 years. He said 6 months.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I think there's going to be somebody there's got to be a way to sync into the metadata and derive if it actually is from AI. And I think there's going to be an app that tells you if it's AI or not, verifies it. And I think that is going to be something that comes up to me because once AI art is really good, really, it already is good. But once it gets super level, then it's going to be like, then art's just free. Or it's just free. It doesn't matter anymore. So a verification, if it's handmade, is going to be useful.
I was talking about this earlier today.
This is some kind of. Sorry, this is some kind of path that I think we go. Like I think we will have an explosion of mid-journey AI. Everybody doing the same thing, like concept art level, high level. Boom, that's it. We hit here. Above that, you'll be human. I think people will say, "Oh, I'm tired. Oh, mid-journey again. Tired." And then you see.
I think Jeremy thinks the same way.
Someone like King, you know what I mean? Some like King Junji. So the guy get the pam. No way. The guy. Yeah. That guy you get value. That guy you get value.
So the thing that we still have an edge on for quite a few decades, I see, is the fact that when we get a job or a client says, hey, I want this, there's a lot of automatic understanding that we, the human, have. That's just inherent in the way we communicate. It takes a lot of processing power for that AI to predict those type of things accurately. So you're never going to be able to replace the human in the job until the AI is smart enough to make those accurate assumptions that we do as just secondhand nature. So that's where I think we have the edge up.
I think
before we move on, I just want to mention that Amanda B's here. Amanda B, what's up? Thanks for being in the chat.
Hey,
right.
I think it'll be like that, man. I think it'll be an explosion. I think artists that make art just for avatars, forget it, bro. Forget it. Why are you contracting artists to make 10 faces if in 10 minutes I have 15 faces perfect?
Yeah.
Photograph. It doesn't make sense.
If anything,
concept art is something that you drop the price because why you contract an artist to make an environment that you put in mid-journey, like a 15 years old guy, right? And make like a huge concept art, amazing in 3D, whatever. They are making AI, they make animation in 3D already.
It's crazy.
Dude, this is crazy, bro.
So,
and it's the first version.
On the other end of the scale, we're in this boat. Traditional is going to skyrocket in price. I think our rates are going to skyrocket.
I sold too many original last year. I think I sold almost $200, $500, $600, $700.
I'm sorry, cut out $500,000. Is that what you said? $500,000.
I'm indie artist. I'm no one.
Yeah, but
I'm no one. I'm no one. I sold the cover of Black Tiger of most 2,000, 2K.
Wow.
And And I think in
that's
the
awesome.
future, near future, everything is human, you get value. This is why I love paper.
For sure. Especially the physical, even digital stuff will be, you're going to tell if it's really your thing, because the style you're not going to perfectly replicate, especially if you're a famous guy and you have your own style. The AI is not going to, it's going to be able to replicate it a little bit, but the quirky things they're not going to be able to pick up, especially with storytelling.
I think so.
But yeah, I think it's an interesting discussion, dude. Everybody's a little bit freaked out, but I just, it's going to replace certain things. But just like photo bashing is used right now in concept art, it'll be used in concept art. It'll be used in, the things you're talking about. Storyboards. It's just going to be the easier way to pull things off. It's just a new level way to trace, super level tracing. That's it.
Exactly. Super tracer. Exactly. Super tracer.
Yeah, for sure. So Shadowpunk's here. Says
Shadowpunk?
Rod's drawing board is brighter than the Silver Surfer surfboard, dude.
It's the light,
dude.
That's because it's future
like this.
That actually makes it very more feels human over there now. It's like very organic now.
Yeah.
The wood.
I don't like it. I want the AI look again.
Bring back AI, Rod.
Back AI.
There he is. See how it's just slightly off? No.
That's awesome. Yeah.
No, it's great, man. Great.
Yeah, I was gonna bring up this cover because it's the one I use for the thumbnail, because I really liked just how everything works for this Fractured Echo print cover.
This is totally traditional, no digital, totally traditional.
Nice. Amen, bro.
Thanks.
Yeah, I like this because your cross hatching is like I don't ever do cross hatching like this, and maybe that's why I love it so much. It's like totally art that I can't texture.
Make. Today I see that and say, man, why I do that, bro? Why I do cross hatching like this? Because I stay many hours and pointless, you know what I mean? Do a texture brush, but I love it so much, bro. And when you get the original in hand, you see the difference. You know what I mean? You see the difference.
So and did you sell this one yet?
Noticing that in my originals. Not yet.
Not yet.
Still here.
Dude, this would be one that I'd be purchasing for sure. It's up there. It's
up there for
nice. Me. In the rod.
It's here. I need to find. Let me see. It's fine here. Fine.
Let me
check here.
I like Sherry's idea, Joe. We need to come up with an OnlyFans if AI art takes over.
Dude, so you guys are gonna have to make an OnlyFans if this AI art, dude. So
I got some dirty laundry. I could go all Bella Delphine on this stuff. Who wants to buy my dirty socks?
Look, maybe the clean socks will take. You can just be a retailer.
No, that lowers the worth. You want the funk. That's what increases the value.
Female funk. Let's see.
There you go.
Whoa, dude. Yeah, that's a piece I'd like to own for sure.
He's here, man.
Damn, dude. Where you have it on a website somewhere to purchase? Maybe I just talked to you on the back end. You know what I mean?
No.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
I send you high resolution if you want.
See, yeah, I can totally.
I like
put
this
it right here in one of these spots. Fits right on my wall.
Crazy.
That is killer, dude. It draws
the first. Oh, sorry. The first version of Fractured Echo, I was trying to convince Aaron to make like a Black Tiger, black and white horror comic book. So we did like 5 original art, black and white. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah,
so I put huge details.
Dude, are you like, this is very Dead Space to me.
Yeah, I felt that too. Totally. Yeah.
The guy loved Dead Space. And
me too.
I want to make who doesn't?
Yeah, who doesn't love Dead
Space?
Space?
And I made like 3 or 4 original, but then he said, man, I want to make like a concept art kind of style. And then I stopped. So I have like 5 or 6 original art from Fractured Echo is still here.
Damn, dude.
Cover, I said, that cover. So the glowing effect is white. I made better in digital scan.
Yeah, I think I still like it. Just almost.
I like it without the digital touch.
Almost, man. Right. That's cool too.
That's sick on the planet orbit. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's ambitious. That's
that story is very nice. Very nice, this story. I like it.
Yeah.
So we are,
it's one of those books that I would love to draw. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very fun.
That shot was so ambitious. I would never want to do that. Oh.
I'm drawing all the layouts right now. We almost finished all the layouts. 40. Aaron put more pages, so it'll be like 44 pages. In the beginning, it was 33, but now 44. We are near to the end of layouts, and then I will be back drawing and then make colors. And I think he's trying to release the campaign on Kickstarter to raise up more money to finish the book. But then he's preparing first.
Right. Got a question. Why is it on your walls you have children being attacked by animals?
Let me show you.
I'm looking back there. I'm like, kids are peeping in. What's going on? I'm like, no, there's a shark. There's a hawk. What's going on?
Let's see it. Yeah.
I was painting. So I was trying to make like a connection between the innocence of a human being trying to understand the universe. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. The turtle.
So here you have like a galaxy representing a shark.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And here's like a beginning of the universe in a bubble, growing slow, like a turtle. No stars, awesome, like in the vacuum. And always the human being trying to understand why we are here, why the universe is like that.
I love these paintings.
Yeah, they look awesome.
That one, in the end, I did a few paintings, but man, you know how it is. Bills to pay, and I had to stop.
Those are awesome.
Oh, thanks.
Those are awesome.
It's all acrylic.
Nice, dude.
Those bold colors with acrylic too. Wow.
So impressed. I'm so impressed with you, Rod.
Nice.
Stop impressing us so much. We're getting toward the end of the hour because we usually just go an hour, but I want to go through something called Beckoned Recourse, which is Jeremy's got a campaign, an active campaign out there right now. So let's look through this a little bit. Jeremy, you want to bring up your page? That way you can scroll wherever you want to go.
Absolutely. In front of this guy, I'm really interested to see what he says.
Dude, Rod, he's got
no pressure. No pressure.
Dude, you can tell him it sucks if you want, Rod.
Let me see. Joe knows that. Joe knows to be rough with me. We can hold off on the trailer if you want to. Or
we'll do it at the end. Yeah, if you want.
Okay. But yeah, guys, we got 11 days left. You guys have really been kicking butt. Thank you all so much. I did drop a new perk, like I said at the beginning of the show. But yeah, Beckoned Recourse. I've got a new pitch for it, Joe. It's two major factions have struggled for a century over technological dominion of their planet. One builds in harmony with life, and the other strangles and overtakes everything in its way. Testing to become a high scholar in the use of a potent crystal magic, a harmless day will turn deadly for a young father who will watch the hope of his people be betrayed and destroyed.
Holy dude, that's a good dude. I can tell you practiced.
Heck yeah. Got it memorized.
Sounds fun.
But yeah, that's a wrap cover. We got Shant Jetty on the as a guest spot on the variant. Thank you, Shant and Jetty. That thing's beautiful. Can't wait for that to show up. My double page spread, all you guys know, just go ahead, scroll down through here. You all know what's going on. We got some full page artwork. You got some character breakdowns of the characters that I discussed and some that I didn't. And then these perks here showing you kind of which version of the book. That's the wrap cover. There's a zoom up on the details that you can kind of see all the crosshatch. I do too, sir. It's insane.
Nice.
And we got grayscale versions of the book too, including one that Joe Catapano did an action cover for. Yeah, check that out. Thank you, Joe.
Nice. Thanks.
It's awesome. And then the artifacts of Thevenot. These are crystals that I am molding here. You can get those in the add-ons or some of the perks, like the featured perk comes with one. And if you get the whole collection of them, you actually got that little nightlight, or I call it a night. It's not. It's a display loading lamp. But yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier. And yes, the shapes do vary because that's real driftwood that I have to hunt out and find.
Dude, I would buy that, but I would not use that as a nightlight. ever.
No. It's not that bright. You be stubbing your toes all the time. Hey, we got sold out perks too, including the awesome loading shards. Wow.
Damn.
Heck yeah. So awesome stuff, guys. This campaign is busting at the seams. Busting.
Dude,
and we got some stretch goals. So we got the print from Eric Weathers, colored by Ollie over there at 656, and some 6 a.m. stickers for all you wonderful 42-year-old men who love to decorate your skateboards. So,
hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, guys, perks are looking good. Y'all just get into them. If you need updates and see how active I've been, the updates are there. Y'all can see I'm pretty active on them. There's a lot of them. There's 5. So. But yeah, guys, that's Beckoned Recourse as far as it is. If you need to know more information, I'm at YouTube at Jeremy or at Zaid Studios on YouTube. I'm Studio Zaid and Twitter. Y'all been seeing me sling stuff around, and a lot of the crack pack you guys already been keeping me healthy. Thank y'all.
Yeah, dude, you're killing it. And look, if you're out there and you have not backed Beckoned yet, it's probably a good idea. An indie book like this doesn't come along every day. You know what I mean?
For sure.
That's for sure.
The book, come on, professional.
Yeah, and it's like I said, that cover is one of my favorite covers ever.
I love that cover. Deus.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, it's insanely good.
Actually, you know what? Ding dong, witch is dead.
There he goes. There he goes.
Showing out some of the. Oh, nice, dude. The double.
Damn.
Yeah, that's the whole thing.
You're crazy. You're even crazier than me. Crazier than me.
Took a lifetime of practice. Look at the crosshatch.
No way. Dude, no way. In the eye. No way. Crosshatch in the eye. You're crazy.
In the eye.
Beautiful.
Crazy.
Beautiful.
It's hilarious.
Absolutely crazy.
Man.
Anyway, thank you guys. It's been awesome. But yeah, no one else is going to.
Beautiful. I want a poster like that.
Imagine I offer a poster in the add-on.
Look at that.
Damn. Beautiful poster. It'd be awesome.
That boy look good, bro. That boy look good is what Darren. D-Wag's already.
Sorry.
It's okay. D-Wag's always on it, though.
I opened recently a Patreon page. If I can show you.
Let's check that out. Yeah.
I
think I have it on the page. I just had. Let me look. Let me go to. Oh, I see it. It's in your. No, it's not on it. I thought it was in your link tree, but it's not. I don't think.
I can share here if you want.
Yeah, put it in the private chat and we'll bring it up.
All right. Let's see if you can find there. Yeah. So
nice.
My plan is to share some exclusive videos. So I have like tutorial videos of me doing layouts, ink, day by day studio. You know what I mean? Layouts. So I will share everything there. I'm still building up. I don't even know how to use properly Patreon because I need to set the rewards. But you have short videos, you have long videos of ink, drawing, pencil, concept art, whatever you want there. Recently, I made like this one of layouts, teaching how I produce layouts. I think have half an hour.
So only the Patreons are able to watch these videos? Is that how it works?
Some are free. No, this one is free. This preview art that I will share there. Because what I noticed is Patreon is like a blog that people pay for some exclusive content. But I will try to keep like a journal, sharing my day-by-day work. And some parts, what I want to do is any money that comes from there, I will invest in my comic book, in my own story. You know what I mean? So little by little, I start to share.
I did it a long time ago.
Huh? Are those plants in California? San Francisco, California book. What is that? I'm just joking.
No, this is New York Guide.
Okay.
Nice.
No. You're right. San Francisco.
San Francisco there. Cool.
I used to give a base for my tablet. Nice trick,
dude. I have those too, dude. I use Jeremy's comic books. I use no, joking.
Oh, this one is a short story, 5-page short story, so exclusive for patrons. But the first page is free to read and see. So I little by little I will start to produce some free
Content.
43 pages, 4 pages, just crazy ideas. I love the. Do you remember the TV show Twilight Zone? It's an old
I don't
TV
remember.
show
You remember
that Twilight Zone. Let me see if
Twilight Zone. Yeah. I thought you just
yeah,
from your
Twilight
accent,
Zone.
remember?
Oh
Remember?
yeah, Twilight Zone.
The end of the story was always crazy. You go in the story, and
Yeah.
then the twist in the end. I love this kind of story, man. I love it. And
Heck yeah.
so I'm producing little by little, like their pencil from Fractal Echo. So you see some
cool.
layouts of producing videos. So anyone that would like to enjoy, just join.
Just
Join right away. Yeah.
Some sketches that's free for anyone to see. It's not exclusive for patrons. So
like
it's a mix.
It's a little bit of a mix.
Yeah, a little bit of mix.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I put the I didn't put Patreon in the description, but if I have time, I'll go back and put the Patreon there too. But go sub to Ron's in the description. Ron's YouTube channel is in the description. So everybody go right now.
I have
click
YouTube. I have.
Go subscribe to Ron's YouTube channel right now. That's free. You don't need anything for that.
Thanks.
So go sub to that. Go hit
Free,
the bells.
free.
Yeah. I will definitely be doing it because I only know it exists because you know how it works. Like if you're not constantly like in everybody's web of social media stuff, it just doesn't pop up for you in your feed. So I'm gonna, now that I know it's there, I'm gonna go watch a few of these layout videos for sure. Now that I know it's free. And go like some videos of Rod's. Even if you don't subscribe, go like some videos. That helps him out.
Please,
for sure.
It helps a lot. If people know that, man, that when you post something on Twitter or YouTube, if you retweet or just give a like, it helps to
helps grow. A lot.
But
it's weird. It's weird how it works. It's just like it snowballs that way. But before we rock and roll, because we got to rock and roll, I want to give a quick update on
Star Circuit
Star Circuit Chapter 2. So Star Circuit Chapter 2 is in the works right now. What we're gonna do, Jeremy, pull up your trailer. Get that ready to roll. That way we're ready to go afterwards. But Star Circuit Circuit Chapter 2 was expanded to almost over 100 pages, and now I've kind of pulled it back. I'm pretty much taking a good chunk of Chapter 2 and moving it to Chapter 3 to get the thing rolling a little quicker. But I have a few layouts to show. I shared a couple of these before, but you can see how my layouts are.
Nice.
This is an action shot that is, I think, pretty awesome. And so this is when I stop. I'm like, there's enough energy. There's enough there where I can move. And then I have a couple other gestures. A couple other very more gestural, but also, with racing, all I really need for a racing thing is like a plane. For a motorcycle, I just draw a plane in space, and you can see the plane that I draw right in here.
Card.
They're little cards, and that's all I need because that's the center line of the bike. So that's what I usually draw to know where the bike is and move on. But yeah, this is a cool page. It's going to be fun. And then I think I have a hip page. This is one of the female character. And this is about as heavy as I do get as far as like how much I detail. Sometimes I do put in facial stuff and try to make it look good. This panel turned out good on the left.
From there, you make like a more detailed pencils, or you already start to ink or make the colors?
No, I only do pencils. I don't ink, so I go straight from this to pencil. So I'll either do what I call it's a wireframes. It's a term I took from essentially Freddie Williams, who's in the back of my my artboard there. Freddie Williams calls wireframes, and it's pretty much this, but with a little more structure. I'll just draw. I'll draw more structured anatomy, just a little bit, and
all right,
depending on what it is, maybe there's so much energy. It's pretty much the things I'm not comfortable with. The things I'm not comfortable with, I want to structure out more.
Everyone's showing their layouts. Nice. I'm going to show mine.
But yeah, so there's a few things. There's a cool little like cyber kind of scene here. I like watching across the street. I like that scene. Feels very Sid Mead to me. But yeah, this is Star Circuit 2. It's I'm rewriting the script. That way you guys can I'll get an editor. I'm looking to look for a couple editors just to run through it, see how it goes, and we'll be moving on. But yeah, I'm looking to do an ashcan before I put this out of just a few pages. Dude, it's so fun. This book it went from like kind of cool, and then when I made it concise, it became awesome for me. Like it's just becoming something great. But yeah, Jeremy, I know you're ready for your trail. You're going to say something about showing the layouts, maybe?
Oh yeah, everyone else showing their layouts. I still have my my layouts right here. Which Noah was like, "Those aren't layouts." Heck, no, not traditional. What are you, crazy?
Oh, you
I
just
do traditional and other things. Yeah, you remember?
Well, you did layouts with words and everything.
Yeah, you guys are
not
like,
layouts, dude.
Those aren't layouts. Those are my layouts.
No, you can print it. You can print it like that. That's it. The book is done, man. Come on.
Yeah,
that's basically. Yeah, print it now, right?
No, print it now. What? Dude, for me, it's layouts? Done. No layouts. You're crazy.
This cat, dude. I'm glad Rod is more on my level with that being too much for me. However, Jeremy, you're a killer artist. We all know that.
Appreciate it.
So guys, before we head out, let's go. You are absolutely at the bottom of our little name tag. Rod's got his Twitter tag. Is that your Twitter tag, right, Rod? Cool. So go follow Twitter. Yes. Go follow him on Twitter. Rod_Looper.
Thanks, guys.
Jeremy. Yeah. I was just waiting for the delay to catch up. So Jeremy, you are Studio Zaid.
Yes. Yep. And the reverse of that everywhere else. So Zaid Studios everywhere else, and then Studio Zaid on Twitter.
Hell nice. Yeah. And you guys can find me at Catapano Art. That's my last name. So, but yeah, guys, it's in the description. Go click. It's in the description. Head there. You don't have to say anything else. Rod, it's been a pleasure. I want to have you back on. We need to I feel like we didn't cover anything. We need to cover so much more.
Well, man, anytime. It's difficult for me, but you know how it is. I have 3 kids.
Yes. I don't know how it is because I'm not there yet, but I will.
You'll see, bro. You'll see. You'll see.
Not the mama.
Yeah. But
I'm glad you're
talking about art, drawing. Yeah, man.
Plenty to talk about. But yeah, it's been fun.
Just hit me up.
Go support Rod and all the things. There's the links in the description. And guys,
thanks a lot.
Lastly, you need to go back in before it's too late. 11 days is what's on the campaign. How about we check out a trailer on the way out? It's been real. Art Bros has been a fun time always. This is it. But yeah, have a good night, everybody. We're going to switch on this trailer.
Bye.
Peace out, guys.
Good night.